Well, Labour's new deputy leader, Lucy Powell, she says the blunder which saw Hadush Kebatu released was a big mistake. Yes, Lucy, I think we know that. She told broadcasters this is an operational matter, and I'm sure the Ministry of Justice will be making their comments on that soon. Well, I mean, David Lammy already spoke about it, but anyway. But it's obviously a big mistake, and we need to find him quickly and make sure that he's deported. That's what we'll be determined to do. Well, that really added, I think, to the sum of the conversation. Yes, he should be fined. I think that's all pretty obvious. Let's go now to Essex. Sarah White is an Epping Forest resident, a mum and campaigner. And Sarah, I know that there will be many people very, very worried that this scumbag is on the loose. Just tell us how your thoughts have developed really in the last 24 hours as the news has emerged.
Well, first of all, hi Peter, how are you?
Hello, how are you doing?
I'm good, thank you. Totally outraged, to be honest. And I think we all need to take a moment and think about how the family feel of the young girl that was sexually assaulted.
Yeah.
Because they have been let down at every single turn. First of all, by the councillors in Epping being incompetent of stopping this hotel from being there in the first place. And then from the failings of the police and the judge that handed such a little sentence. We all knew he would be out within 4 months. And for your last comment from a woman called Mandy to say that he was just let go, he knew he was being deported. So yes, he is on the run. He knows the consequences of the crimes that he committed. So as far as I'm concerned, he's a criminal on the loose.
Oh yeah, I believe that too. And Sarah, there must just be such a dreadful atmosphere where you are as well. We know he's not in that area anymore. He's gone to London. But I mean, there must have been people yesterday who were really in fear, as well as the fact that, I mean, I had a sexual abuse victim contact me yesterday and say, like, you always look over your shoulder as a sexual abuse victim. You always worry about what has happened. And as you say, the 14-year-old girl who he assaulted and the other people affected by this will be really, really worried about the fact he's on the loose, and that will re-traumatise them, won't it, Sarah?
Oh, definitely. It's like they're constantly having to relive their moments all over again, which is totally unfair. And somebody or some people need to be held accountable, because at the end of the day, you don't accidentally let somebody go. And I thought it wasn't that common. However, I found out that 262 people were accidentally released last year alone. That's every single day of the week, because weekends they do not release people. So we know Monday to Friday at least one person was released.
Yeah, it's interesting, the Metropolitan Police now taking over this investigation, because we know, of course, it was Essex Police previously, now he's in London. It would make sense the Met Police involved, David Lammy talking about the British Transport Police and so on. But for the people who have been raising the alarm, talking about the Bell Hotel for so long, saying that these people shouldn't be in the area or shouldn't be in hotels anyway, certainly unvetted migrants, it just must feel like a slap in the face from the authorities, Sarah.
It really is, and we just feel completely let down, because it doesn't seem to matter how many of us campaign, how many of us stand there week in, week out. There was another flash protest last night, and it just looks like we're not heard at all. No one really cares about us. And at the end of the day, this government is failing everybody in this country, and this just shows it. I mean, if they can arrest you for doing some hurty words online, they can quickly find you then, but they can't find this guy. I mean, at what point was the alarm raised that he was actually walking the streets? He's a sexual predator at the end of the day. And what is he capable of? It was a sexual assault last time. What is he capable of doing? He has no respect for women or children, and I fear for people in our country.
We have a breaking line here. The Metropolitan Police has said it's taken over the manhunt for Hadush Kebatu. In a statement, Commander James Conway has confirmed Kebatu got off the London-bound train at Stratford Station. That's in East London. We're examining CCTV from that area and further afield, including on the transport network, to establish information about his subsequent movements, he said. I mean, how much faith do you have in the police, Sarah, that he will be found soon? It's been nearly 24 hours that he's been on the loose.
I have very little faith in our police as it goes anyway, and I just think that it will be down to the community to find where he is and, hopefully turn him over and then he can be deported. But the problem is, it isn't just him. There are a lot of these men that have broken into the country illegally. They're undocumented, and our government needs to start putting as a priority the people that are in this country. We want every single one of these men detained, processed and deported, and that's the end of it. At the end of the day, we should come first, the people that are born and bred here, not people that have broken into this country and committed a crime, because that is a crime at the end of the day. They should be in detention centres, not allowed to roam freely. We don't know who they are. They could be criminals, they might not be. I'm not saying that all of them are. However, there is a high percentage that are, and you know, they do go on to commit crimes like sexual assault, rape or murder. And quite frankly, we have enough of our own people in this country who we have to deal with that are filling up our prison system. And the other day they said that they was going to start releasing people that early from their sentences. If you're sent to prison, you should.
Yeah, no, that's happening already, Sarah, and it's a real cause for concern. Listen, thank you for speaking to me today. I really appreciate it.